What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got a bunch of new Digimon cards that we need to be having just a little bit of a chat about. Now, the reveals today are... we've got daily reveals, we have daily reveals. They are less inspiring than they could be, but we also have a couple of yellow cards we haven't had a chance to talk about yet. So let's just chat about some Digimon cards, shall we? Now, starting off, we got a vanilla black Digimon that confused the bejesus out of me, because I'm like, oh, it's a black Gabumon. Apparently, this isn't Gabumon. The lovely folks over at Chosugoi have informed us that this is, in fact, Psychmon, which is not Gabumon somehow. I don't really... apparently, it's a variant thereof. It's still weird to me. Speaking of weird, we got weird stats. 3 cost to play normally is standard for a level 3, that's what we expect. 1 cost to evolve is actually not great, because you're paying to evolve. Generally, you don't pay to evolve level 3s. And make no mistake about it, this is a pretty big deal, and the reason it's a big deal is extremely simple. On your turn, if you go first, you start with 0 memory. That is to say that the second you do anything that costs memory, it goes to your opponent's turn. So what you can usually do on your first turn going first is you can play a level 3 to evolve a level 2 that you've hatched. And you evolve up, and you don't end your turn. And then the next card you play will end your turn. The difficulty here is that you actually end up losing your turn. You pass it to your opponent as soon as you play this card, which is not ideal. But you're also talking about a 5,000 power level 3 Digimon. So the deal here is extremely simple. Don't evolve it. There we go. Just don't evolve it. There were no black Digimon in New Evolution. In Ultimate Power, there were no level 3 black Digimon that could even beat 3,000 power. I mean, the best one we'd probably be looking at would be Angewomon. 2 cost to play normally, 0 cost to evolve, 3,000 power. That's like the best that we could do. Yeah. This is a very, very powerful Digimon. In the context of it being a level 3, 5,000 power still isn't particularly huge, but this is, by 2,000 power, the most powerful level 3 black Digimon we've seen so far. So the question essentially becomes, is that what you're into? Are you looking for a powerful level 3 black Digimon? If you are, you ain't going to beat this. Unless something else gets revealed in the future, which we have no way of knowing. But as long as nothing else, super powerful gets revealed in the future, this is it. This is as powerful as you're getting. But be warned, ladies and gentlemen, it ain't doing nothing else. And you don't want to evolve it. Evolving this would be a very bad thing. We don't want to evolve this. There we go. You have been warned. But we do have another vanilla level 3 black Digimon that we need to be having a little bit of a chat about. Now, according to the lovely folks over at Chosugoi, this one is called Commandramon, and what we've got is a 2 cost to play normally, 0 cost to evolve, 3,000 power Digimon. Or, you know that Angewomon I told you about like 2 minutes ago? That. Like, literally that. Exactly the same. It's a level 3, it's black, it's 2 cost to play normally, it's 0 cost to evolve, it's got 3,000 power. In every way other than the name of the Digimon, it is the exact same card. Now, don't take that for granted. First of all, there might be cards in the future that specifically interact with Commandramon as a Digimon and give you advantages if you're playing that line. But secondly, now there's 8 of them. Now you can play 4 of the Angewomon and 4 of the Commandramon here, and now you've got 8 of them. To put it another way, Black Rookie Rush might be coming. Simple as that. A lot of people at the moment with Rookie Rush tend to play kind of blue and red and all of that. Well, now we've got black options. Yes, these are vanilla cards, and I'm not making any argument at all about them having great skills or being phenomenal in any other regard. But if you want black cards for your Rookie Rush deck, those are the decks where you play lots of little Digimon to swarm the field and try and just overwhelm your opponent. Oh no, they're getting destroyed every time they take out a security card. Who cares? They're taking out security cards. These are it. This is how you get to a black Rookie Rush deck. But there are a couple of yellow cards we haven't had a chance to talk about before, so we might as well pop them in here. First of all, Angewomon. It's exactly what we expected. We've seen a bunch of these already. We saw Garurumon as the black card of this. And we knew there was going to be one for every colour. Oh look, now there's the yellow one. It is the standard card that every colour is getting in Union Impact. 5 cost to play normally, 2 cost to evolve, 4,000 power level 4, with a security skill that lets you play it at the end of the battle without paying its cost. This is incredibly standard because we've seen them for pretty much all the other colours so far. I'm not going to get into a huge discussion about this because I've talked about this in other videos, but the very quick conclusion on Angewomon here is this. It's not a good card. It doesn't have any skills and the stats for a level 4 aren't great. But if it comes out as a security card, you get to play it for free, and then you get a free 4,000 power level 4 Digimon. That's awesome. But given that you've got a 50 card deck and 5 security cards at the beginning of your turn, you've got about a 10% chance of it actually ending up in your security. And it's up to you to decide whether that chance is worth giving up another level 4, which might have better stats or good skills. Because if this does not come out as a security card, it's just a bad vanilla card. And I've told you that both of the vanilla cards we've seen today have good reasons to use them. They're either cheaper or they're more powerful. Simple as that. This is not a great card. But what about Angewomon? We got a new Angewomon card, and the scan here with a translation all cleaned up from the magazine does come from the lovely folks over at digimoncard.dev. We like them. We're fans. And what we've got is a level 5 here, 7 cost to play normally. Honestly, 7 cost to play normally for a level 5, it's about right. We've seen 8 cost and stuff like that, so that's alright. 3 cost to evolve is what we see on the vast majority of Digimon that are level 5s. And 6,000 power is low. Now, there was actually an Angewomon in Ultimate Power in the previous set. There was a 7 cost to play normally, 3 cost to evolve, 10,000 power. Although it really does need to be borne in mind that that was a vanilla card. This is not a vanilla card. So, the question then essentially becomes, well, alright, it's not a vanilla card. Do we have a reason to actually want to play it? And the answer is, maybe. Maybe we do. You see, it's actually got a couple of skills. It's one of those rare cards with an inheritable and a non-inheritable skill. The non-inheritable skill that just exists on Angewomon here, when you evolve into it, one of your opponent's Digimon gets security attack -2 until the end of your opponent's next turn. Now, it is very much worth bearing in mind that you can have security attack 0. We've talked about this in other videos. Essentially, what that means is your opponent does attack, and any attacking skills, etc., that they might have do activate, but they don't actually reveal any security cards. So if they've got security attack normal, just 1, or just +1, they get taken down to 0, and then they attack, but no security cards get discarded. No, there's no such thing as minus security attack. That's weird. You can't have security attack -1, so you... No. So, that's kind of cool. And of course, it is very reminiscent of the Commandramon I showed you the other day, that when you Digivolve, up to 5 of your opponent's Digimon get security attack -2 until the end of the turn. Clearly, Commandramon here is significantly better than Angewomon, but if you're going for Commandramon anyway, and you want to do the whole lowering their security attack, this seems like a pretty good level 5 to use along the way. The other skill here for Angewomon is that when you're attacking, and this is an inheritable skill, if your security is 3 or less, you may play a level 3 or less yellow Digimon from your hand without paying the cost. And I'm going to give you my usual warning here, and I'm going to show you Psychmon again. Because Psychmon tells us that if you don't get the play skills, we are told that you don't get the play skills. Because we're not told that you don't get the play skills. You do, in fact, get the play skills, and this is awesome. So something like the promo Patamon, the one that came out nice and early on, the one that if your security is 1 or less, you get recovery +1. You get to put down an extra security card. That seems like it would be kind of good, because now your security's 3 or less, yay, I can play Patamon. It's actually 1 or less, yay, I recover, and I'm playing it for free. That's kind of awesome. It is played from your hand, so you will have to essentially stash the Digimon in your hand. But remember, with Digimon, it's not like other card games where you discard cards to play cards, you just play them or you don't play them. So, and there's very little hand disruption in the game. So a lot of the time you can legitimately just, oh, I've drawn into a Patamon, I'm going to stash this until the end. At some point later in the game, this is actually going to become relevant. So that's kind of cool. You could also use the other Patamon, the one from New Evolution, that when you play, you reveal the top 4 cards of your deck and add all the yellow tamers you find there into your hand. It's only level 3s you can use, and you don't have to use level 3s for coming into play skills. You can use any level 3s you like. Obviously, I think that using coming into play skills would give you a little bit of extra value here, but you can play whichever level 3 you like. It is also worth bearing in mind that although the card says level 3 or below, it means level 3. That is future-proofing. You cannot play a level 2 Digimon onto the battlefield, nor can you ever really have one in your hand anyway. So it's kind of irrelevant, but it's there so that if in the future there is a mechanism where you could have a less than level 3 Digimon in your hand and play it, that this will allow you to do so. But it is future-proofing. At the moment, the or less actually literally means nothing. But you're playing more cards for free, ladies and gentlemen, so as far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing. And there we go. Bit of a mishmash video today, I'm afraid, because we had a few Digimon that we needed to have a little bit of a chat about. Really here, Angewomon looks good, and Black Rookie Rush is potentially here, and that makes me pretty gosh darned excited. But I'd like to know if it makes you excited. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Digimon and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching WASI Plays.